the freedrums 2 is with this. This is the charger. It's a multiple connector for USB-C. In general terms, freedrums is a great idea, but very bad execution. You have to connect simultaneously the 4 gadgets via Bluetooth in your phone, for example, or your computer, but the computer don't work. These have many issues. You wait 2 years, the release, you can explain many of these mistakes. Some, like this in the belt, you have bad putting the Velcro in the opposite side. This means in one leg is correctly and in the other don't adjust very well. The batteries, this is very big problem. You charge the 4 simultaneously. You left few times and this stack don't have, and this have battery. How he was loose, this is a mystery. But many times you have problem with the batteries. Here is summer. You can explain problem in the battery when it's summer. In the previous update, you have 5 drum set. In the last 2 drum set in the app, this app. For example, now I can connect because I say you the battery. For example, you charge full, you don't saw a change in the color, but you can see in the app when you synchronize, put your 99% or 91, the other 80. You don't know why, because you charge on the same time, both have to be equal. But you turn off and you say, okay, I'm gonna play 2 days after, not battery. This is very common for this. Other problem, they send via FedEx, and FedEx is free delivery. Oh, okay, 15 who you pay when you buy the product, but after FedEx say you have to pay $60 more for the taxes, but this is the taxes and $60 more for the service. But why service? The service who was paid was the delivery. This is not additional, and they send via FedEx. This meaning if you pay $80 for Kickstarter, plus 20 or 15 for the delivery, and after you have to pay $40 for the taxes in Chile, but you have to pay 40 plus 60 for FedEx. This is even more than the taxes. This is a big problem with the delivery of freedrums 2. Originally I want to show you how is the synchronization, because many people have problem with the synchronization via Bluetooth, because here in the phone you put the Bluetooth and you try to synchronize when you have battery in the stack, but they never, because our 4 gadgets, they never connect. If you want to connect, you have to open the app, okay, and you have a green button. You click in the green button and configure the input. You can change the input and you synchronize the Bluetooth of the 4 gadgets. All device, and in all device you have, they can connect the Bluetooth via Bluetooth, the freedrums 2. In this case, how the battery don't have, again, green button, all devices here in the opposite way, and this is the form to synchronize the drumstick. Ironically, when you put the synchronization for the update of device, the first was automatically you open the app and connect the drumstick and update. But after this, Always, if you want to connect, you have to put in the green button all device and try to find the drum kit. Other problem who have many is the position of the set. Then configure the set. For example, I have this phone. I have to put in my left side meter and half far, and I can play in the front. But if I have my phone in the front, the device in the front, the drum set will be wherever, who you can see in the short who I put, or I'm gonna left in the final part of the video how playing in the forest, because the idea of this is to play in whatever place. You put your phone in your pocket and you play it. But if your phone have to be meter and half far, obviously you have thief who can steal you. In general terms, the idea is good, but the execution is bad. If you ask me, I buy 2 years before, I was in Russia. Don't want to buy a drum set because no was my country. A drum set is enormous. This was before the war. The point is, you want this for $100 is good price. But if you have sent you by FedEx and you have to pay $100 more, it's close the most cheapest drum set who you can buy, electronic drum set. If you have a place to practice, better don't buy this. If you don't have place and you, for example, go to the university or school and want to practice in the breaks, yes, it's good object. You play one time, you left 1 day, 2 days and try to play again, and the battery is over and you was full charge. This is very problematic. The battery percentage or the battery status is big problematic, and the bad positioning respect to your phone, where is the set. I put in the forest, you can see in the floor, sitting and try to play, and always was hitting the hi-hat, but the left side don't work very well. The right sensor work well, kind of well. I can notice the difference between uphill and downhill with the sensor. In the left sensor really don't work. Sometimes, okay, you move, I only make the hit when you close, but immediately was open. Always you was hitting the hi-hat open. You need to put the phone in 90 degrees to understand where is your drum set and where have to be your phone to check the app. The app have video recorder, but if you have to be far in the left side with peripheral view, this can solve. Yes, they solve. In the moment, not. I wait in the update positioning, especially in the batteries, who is the most serious problem. They are included, but what matter? You have full, you turn your set, or don't work. For this reason I say, if you have to take in consideration the problems who have, recommend you to buy if you start learning. I don't know, because I like more the acoustic drum set. You have big difference, because when you are hitting a drums, you move the air with vibration and you receive the reflected air and vibration. You hitting and feeling. In the electronic drums, you don't have this, and in this, inclusive you don't have the rebound when you hit. To learn, maybe the practice path is better, but if you want to be fun, to practice the subscription while this don't work very well, it's not important. If you have electronic drum set, I don't test it with the app for the moment, but if you have electronic drum set, you can use the app. For the reason I say the app is other matter. But if you want to practice, you are practice a song, thinking, okay, maybe it's good to play in the forest, in the beach. Yeah, it's good, it's fine. You can use it, feel more dynamic than only hitting in a pad, more funny, hitting, when it's work well. If hit one and repeat and hit other cymbal or other drums, it's not good. This is a problem. For the reason I say, for $80 or $100, I don't know the price now, I prefer the electronic drum set than PSI drums, because I don't go many places like before when I buy. The idea was play in the metro, but if I have to put my phone far, they will gonna steal me. Or if the battery, you say, okay, I'm gonna play, and after, oh, this don't connect. Why? Free drums to recommend the people who want to fun. Yes. As first, if they gonna send by FedEx, say not. I don't wanna pay more. But if they send by other company, more normal, the regular company, yeah. Or if you want to pay more, it will be your problem. But I say you, if you have to pay $100 more only because FedEx, you pay the double of the price. Better buy a cheap electronic drum set, $300, $400. For the regular price, it's a good product when they repair the problem, especially the positioning of the set and when they fix the battery problems. You're gonna be bored when you buy an electronic drum set. This you're gonna use only when you go outside, who is not the most frequent, or maybe when you go in the transport. The main point, they work, but they need to correct the positioning. And the subscription, I don't know, because they send me the set, but they don't send the subscription, who they have to send. 3 months, but it's not important if the set don't work. They said send in this set only the cartoon, don't have manual of instruction. And if you see the website, they have the instruction for the previous free drums, not for the free drum. Which is the right, which is the left, I don't know, don't have marks in whatever place. And when you have connected, they say which percentage of battery have every one, but you don't know which right, which left. You change it when you are playing and you have the same problems in the positioning of the set. Okay, see us.